everyone.
Hi.
Today we got a special guest, Deputy Director of SP JAIN, Mr. Ken.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Ken, for coming to our event.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit about SP JAIN?
Sure. SP JAIN is an Australia private university. In fact, we are kind of unique in the same way. We only have two undergrad programs as for now, and another one is coming out. The major basically will be BBA program and BDS program. These are the two major that we specialize on.
Okay, so you're saying that unique. Your university is unique. Can you tell us like what makes them unique?
Yeah. One of the question people ask, BBA program,
Yeah.
how unique can it be? Yeah. In fact, most of the Australia school, UK school, even Scotland, France, their BBA program is 3 years. But usually, it will actually bring students to 1 or 2 countries to study. However, our program, students are supposed to study 4 years. They will require compulsory to study in 3 different countries. Why? Because we want our students to become a global citizen, to have a global mindset. So students will be going to Singapore first to get the Asian culture, Middle East, in Dubai, and then Western in Australia or even UK. Our data science program, they only study 3 years in Sydney. Why these students don't need to go overseas to so many countries now? Because it is one of the most in-demand major. The most important is the technical skill. So we go different mode for different program that we have.
So you're saying that your SPGN is unique because student needs to study in 3 different countries.
For the BBA.
For the BBA.
Yes.
Singapore,
Dubai,
and Australia.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and a lot of students like it. They go a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for the BBA, do you meant to like explain a bit about the BBA, like why? I mean, like they say, like they're gonna study in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
So the first year in Singapore.
Yeah.
The second one is in Dubai, and the third and fourth years is
Sydney or London.
Sydney or London.
Yeah.
Wow. So for the visa, I mean, like, are you gonna help them apply for the visa for every country?
In Singapore and Dubai, the school will apply visa for the student. But when you're actually talking about like Australia and UK, students are supposed to apply visa themselves. But that's how it goes. In fact, in all Australia school, visa is applied by agent or student. Of course, 7 Peak will help the student as well. But as school, we will guide the student what to do at the same time.
Okay, so what makes them different studying in Singapore with SPGN and studying in Singapore with other uni?
Sorry.
I mean, like, what makes different? What makes different if students studying in Singapore with SPGN and studying in Singapore with other uni?
Other universities.
Yeah.
Of course, first of all, SPGN is an Australian university.
Yeah.
Singapore is the first stop. One thing that we learn out with all these students, all our students, will be students think differently when they go to different countries. When in Singapore, they get to this culture, they behave this way. When they go to Dubai, they will find that, the parents will find that they are different again. When they go to Australia, it's different again. This is what we want to actually have, let our students have. To have a global mindset, to experience different culture, because the world is getting smaller. The people are getting together. To know the culture, to know how the country works is very important in different regions.
Okay, and I know that SPGN also good in like improving people in their career, right? So in Singapore, you're saying that student can they work in Singapore?
95% of a student, international student that study in Singapore, they are not allowed to work.
Yeah.
There are only 5%. That include 6 local universities that Singapore have. The 7th one is coming out soon. 5 local polytechnic in Singapore, and 6 private offshore university. We are one of the 6. A lot of people we are one of the 6 that could be able to work. In fact, the big school and private university that is in Singapore, they are not allowed to work. That including the 2 Australian universities in Singapore. The students are not allowed to work, but our students are allowed. You might ask why.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the early 2000s, when Singapore want to become educational hub, they actually invite university, quality university, to set up offshore university. Yes, SPGIN is chosen as one, and we take in the offer. The other 2 universities in Singapore, they came in later. So it is not that they are not good. I'm not going to say that, but it's just that we came in earlier. And they do give us a status as the same as the local university. We are private, but the status is like IHL, Institute of Higher Learning. Only school in Institute of Higher Learning, the students are allowed to work part-time during school term and full-time during vacation in Singapore.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's good for the student who wants to study in Singapore because they can do work part time, right? And after that, they can continue their study in Dubai in the second year.
Yeah.
In Dubai also they can work, right?
I will still mention the all 3 countries. So
Yeah.
Singapore, they can work.
Yeah,
Australia, they can work.
yeah,
As easy as Singapore,
Yeah, yeah.
because their student visa are allowed to work.
yeah.
Dubai, officially not allowed to work, but students are allowed to work intern
Okay.
as an intern. So the school will usually approve if a student want to work. They need to get the approval from the school, and of course, the company need to apply for a pass for the student, so they can work. So if you're asking me, Dubai can work or not? Can. Harder than Australia and Singapore, but can. So from my experience, for parents, that actually, okay, I will just put it in a very simple way. If the kids is pampered, the parents don't mind to send money to him, he will find that it's hard to get a job in Dubai. For parents who want students to earn their own living expenses, yeah, the student could be able to find a job. So it is harder. It really depends on the student. But yes, my Indonesian students, most of them do work in Dubai as well.
Okay. Okay. So do you have like any scholarship?
Yes. In fact, we are giving Young Leader Scholarship and we got a Diversity Scholarship. Unlike most of the school whereby giving 1 semester or 1 year, in fact, my scholarship is actually for full duration with only 1 term and condition. You must maintain the GPA result. Our scholarship can be quite high. The highest that my student could be able to get from Indonesia for BBA program is about 19,000 plus. The total tuition fee is 28,000 USD and they got 19,000 plus. That means they spent about 9,000 plus to study an USD, to study an Australian degree. Example, my data science is 42,000 AUD. The highest my Indonesian student get is 30,000. That means they pay about 12,000 to study an Australian university.
Wow.
Yeah. And Australian university is not cheap. Average cost about 35 to 45,000 a year AUD. So yeah, I do hope that we can fulfill more Indonesian dream to study in Australia.
So it's study in Australia for 12,000 a year.
12 to, depends. That's the highest. So Indonesian student, let's talk one number only. So for example, 42,000 AUD, I do have students who get 23 to 30,000. So they might pay 12 to 18,000. So it depends on the scholarship amount.
Okay. So when you say it depends on the scholarship amount,
Yeah.
like how to what is the measurement?
Yes. Okay. Three criteria. First, your high school result. We will look at your year 10, year 11, and year 12. Of course, I do have students from year 12 who apply now. So for students who actually year 12, starting year 12 now, of course, we don't have a full result.
Yeah.
So you might have a first semester result.
Yeah.
So students will submit their year 10, year 11, and partial year 12 result. So that's the first one, your year 10 to year 12 result. Second thing, the statement of purpose and achievement in the application form. I will always call students really seriously write your statement of purpose and achievement. Of course, 7 page will help you to actually do the statement of purpose and achievement. Third thing, the interview. You will have an online interview as well. So these are the three main criteria to determine your scholarship. High school result, statement of purpose and achievement, and interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's really a good news. Yeah. So
Yes.
for the scholarship, I think that's quite big.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's for the full duration.
Yeah.
It's not for 1 year.
Yeah.
That is why I always tell my student, study hard. If you can study hard, because our student could be able to eligible for the post-study work right
Yeah, study work visa.
after
Yeah.
their study. If you really calculate if you can get the high scholarship, seriously, within 2 years that you're working in Australia, you get back your investment. Yeah. Australia fee is high, tuition fee is high, but their starting salary is also higher compared to other countries. So that's why my average student for BBA after graduate, they earn about AUD 4,500. For data science, my student average earn about 5,003 AUD. But please, don't because of salary and choose a program. Choose a program that you like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, like when you study, you have to choose the program that you
Yes.
like.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all from me, Mr. Ken. Yeah. So, is there any advice that you want to give to the student?
Oh yeah, sure. Maybe my last word will be, if you are in year 11, year 12, yeah, do your research on the country that you want to study. You are blessed that your parents can send you overseas. Make full use of it and make sure you study hard. At the same time, play hard. Research on living costs, university. This is important. Build out your profile, because most universities look at profile as well. Last but not least, study hard. And I wish you all the best for your future.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken,
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank
Yeah.
you.